Now to the topic of jealousy. We've got a dilemma for you. How would you feel if your partner went out for a romantic meal with a single friend? And by romantic, I think we mean like candlelit, you know, in a bit of a nice restaurant. There's a story online about a recently single man who used a restaurant voucher that he'd got as a wedding gift from his former wife, this is very complicated, to take out his married female friend. Now, basically, if you're in a relationship, would you be OK for your... all right, all right.
It's really not a dilemma, because I think in that situation, this was a Christmas present. Yeah. Sorry, Den. this was a wedding present that he was given.
Yeah.
This voucher to take his then wife out on a very romantic meal. He's now no longer married, and he's taking his woman
married,
who's married.
Female friend. Yeah.
Whether she's a friend or not, it's a romantic situation. If they were going out for lunch, for a coffee, that might be different. If it was a business lunch, different.
Yeah.
I'm not saying male and females can't be friends, but in a romantic setting of somebody who's very heartbroken, probably because his marriage is ended.
OK, so take out...
I would go,
I don't take out the convoluted bit of the setup there.
Oh, but I can't, Jen.
Generally, if you are in a relationship and your partner says, I am going out for dinner tonight with a female friend, how would you feel about that?
I'd probably hope he choked. Bit harsh. I wouldn't say that to his face. I'd go, OK, darling, have a lovely night.
Deb? I mean, I don't think there's a person on this earth, happily married or with a person, who would want their husband to take a woman out on a romantic date. That's just a given, you know. Completely different. Would I be OK if my husband went out for dinner with a married friend? It depends on the circumstances. One of my best friends is an actor who, and as is his wife. We're all friends. If, for example, we were going to go out and Jen, my friend, and Lincoln couldn't go, would Chris and I go out for dinner together and the others be happy with it? Absolutely. You know, but I wouldn't go out on a romantic dinner with Chris because we're not romantically involved. But yes,
how many dinners would it take before the
I think because my husband doesn't do anything to make me jealous. We would both be jealous if the other gave the person a reason to be. If I didn't say where I was going and Lincoln found me furtively in a corner with somebody, he might have something to say about it. But I do think that you can have a platonic friend.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've got lots of male friends that I go out with, and it's not an issue. I mean,
that are straight and married.
Straight and married. Last night I went out with my mate. He's married, you know. I said to Brian, "Oh, I'm going out with Tony for dinner. He's going to come with me to this event I've got to go to." He's like, "Yeah, fine." I mean, I just think if you are secure in your relationship, if you're not, if there's problems, then that's the time. But where I'm at the minute, I just say go, blow out the candle off the table, take out the rose. It's no longer romantic. You know, and I just... I mean, I don't have to worry because my husband...
What if they kept going out with the same person, making excuses?
Well,
I'm meeting her again.
That's sort of an affair. That's sort of an affair, though, isn't it?
Because they might go, well, we're just friends. I mean, at what point do you go, well, now you're crossing the line? I just think there's a line.
Well, I'd just say how ridiculous he is.
Do you know what? It's not my line. It's like, that's up to them. Take
but it's interesting, because we wouldn't say that if they were repeatedly going out for dinner with a male friend. It would be just like, oh, you're going out with your friend. But there's something about, if it's a woman, I think sometimes we're sort of saying to our partner, if we have an issue with that, I don't trust you. Because if you trust your partner, they should be able to go out for dinner with Naomi Campbell and you don't worry about it.
If you know the person, you know if there's a sort of a vibe.
I think it's the vibe you feel.
There's a vibe there. I would say, you go, mate, but I can tell you she fancies you, and then I would just have to...
No, I think if you knew that you had the vibe that she fancied him and then he was going, oh, she's just a friend, I'm going, then you'd have an issue.
Yeah. Then I would have an issue.
Right.
There.
Men, you've been told.